Republican primary voters.
Lots to tackle here.
Yeah.
Political analyst Tom Seraphin is with us. Let's start out first with Christie's decision to stay out of the race. What did you make of that, and was it the right call, do you think?
It's the right call for Christie, probably the bad call for the Republicans. Everybody was looking for someone like him. You know, if you take a look at the national landscape in the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, we have no leaders, and that's why you have the Tea Party movement. That's why you have the situation on Wall Street. People are looking for someone to take charge and lead us. You may lead us in the wrong direction, but lead us. And it's not happening in either party. Christie does do that in New Jersey. He leads. He's offended a lot of people, but he's a leader, and that's what they were looking for.
He's also a tough-talking guy, which maybe these times call for. Let's talk about the polls, though, too. Rick Perry falling in recent polls.
Right. He's kind of a solid second and third place, depending on whose poll you're looking at. Herman Cain is really the taste of the week, and if he can stay strong, he's spread out. He doesn't have the organizations Romney does have and Perry does have in Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina. Usually whoever wins the predominant number of votes in those 2 out of 3 states ends up as the Republican nominee. This time Herman Cain needs to come in third, at least in Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, where he could win. Herman Cain's kind of the surprise candidate. I think he's got some legs, but right now it's Romney's race to lose with Governor Christie out. Romney looks like, you know, the good money if you're going to be betting on this race. Even though people aren't happy with him, they're kind of, you know, he's kind of a politician. Politician's politician. But, hey, he's our politician.
But the idea being that he's probably, because of his more moderate views, more electable than, say, Rick Perry?
He is, number one, because of that moderate tone. Number two, the way the campaign now in Florida, moving their primary up to January, it's becoming truncated. So the best organized candidate and the best funded candidate will win this thing. And right now, the odds are with Romney, because you're going to do everything in a very abbreviated amount of time now, since everybody's jumping. And some people are suggesting, well, maybe this is one of those plans the Republican Party has had all along to push this thing together, to move a guy like Romney out so you don't get a fringe candidate to run against the president, who is eminently beatable right now.
And talk about the president, because his headquarters for his campaign are right here in Chicago, and you're seeing activity over at headquarters.
I was over at the Holiday Inn across the street from the Merchandise Mart last night, and the place was beaming with young people moving around. They're all here for get lessons on how to run Obama campaigns all over the country. So, I mean, the town is full of these acolytes that are trying to go out there and move masses to vote a year from now. So the Obama campaign is going to be well organized, well funded, and they're going to do the best they can with the best operation available today in American politics. Will that be enough? I don't know. If the race were held today with Romney, Romney would beat the president.
Wow. And even in his home state, Mike Flannery was talking to us about the recent polls. Obama's below 50%.
It is soft. Some candidates around the state are expressing concern that that fallout from the top down to the bottom will hurt them next year. There's talk that maybe Mike Madigan, the Speaker of the House, you know, who runs such a good political organization, the chairman of the Illinois Democratic Party, may be looking at this race saying, come on, Obama, we need a little more strength so the bottom of the ticket is a little stronger. We don't want to lose control of the Illinois House of Representatives. That's not there on the table yet, but there are conditions where that could happen.
Right. Interesting, this week the president was very free to admit, yes, I am the underdog in an interview with ABC. And
everybody
he knows
loves,
he's got an uphill climb.
Everybody loves the underdog. Right. And in sports, you know, we all love the underdog. So they're trying to reposition the man that had $1 billion last time, will have $1 billion this time, has the power of the White House, has the power of the House of Representatives for the first 2 years. Now he's got a Democratic Senate, that he is the underdog. For people like you and I, we know better, but for the masses, that might work.
$1 billion doesn't sound like an underdog.
No,
Nice to see you this morning.
Still ahead, Good Day Chicago vending machine that can deliver a fully cooked pizza in 3